What is up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today we're talking about the two brand new hypercars in the Crew Motofest. We got the AMG One, which I'm driving right now, and the Z06 Corvette, both again in that hypercar class. So I'm going to talk to you about what they're good at, what they're bad at, and if they're actually going to be meta. All right, let's go. All right, real quick before we get into it, if you're looking for any of my tunes, you can go to militiagamingco.com, click on Pro Settings or Motofest Pro Settings from the top of the page, and there you'll find all of my tunes completely up to date. Anyways, since I'm already in the AMG One, let's talk about the AMG One first. This car is actually incredible to drive in this game. It's very, very user-friendly. In fact, I think that's actually its greatest strength, is that basically anyone can pick up this car and drive it pretty well. Now, the thing is with this car is it's got incredible NOS power as well, and it's got very good acceleration. That means it's very easy to understeer corners. It's easy to enter corners with way too much speed because the car just doesn't have the lateral G stat that the Agera R has, for example. So if you're trying to drive this like the Agera R, you're just not going to be able to do that. And with that being said, I just can't put this in the top of the meta conversation. I think this car might be able to replace the 110 as sort of the user-friendly, entry-level, semi-fast hypercar because, like I said, it's just easy to drive. It feels completely gripped to the road most of the time that you're driving it. You don't have to worry about the back end getting loose. You don't have to worry about throttle control. You just have to drive it. Now, one thing that I think it really doesn't do better than the 110 is gutter. It actually accelerates really well and it gutters fine, but it doesn't gutter as well as the 110. The 110 actually feels like it's glued to the gutters, whereas this car just kind of feels like you actually have to steer it through the gutter, which, you know, it's a slight difference. But I would say if you're used to driving the 110, you can definitely make the jump to this car and be okay with it. Now let's talk about the test times because that's actually important here. This car tested very, very well on Legendary versus Rivalry, but I'll talk about that in a moment. On Achieving Immortality, it runs a 119.650, which actually puts it at about 12th place on my list right now. And to be honest with you, I need to go back through and test basically all of the hypercars because I've been adjusting my steering sensitivities and that has unlocked new potential for me. So I feel like that list is there and you can use it as a general reference, but it's just not exactly fair to the cars. Anyways, it ran a 119 on Achieving Immortality. On Legendary versus Rivalry, it ran a 216. That is an incredible time. I mean, that's faster than the 110, that's faster than the Agera R, that's faster than the T50, and it's because this car has probably the best NOS power in the class, maybe even better than the 110. Now, I can't confirm that. We haven't tested them head-to-head yet, but I just feel like the car feels super good in the NOS department, in the acceleration department, in the grip department. It is very gripped to the road, and that's one of the reasons why at higher speeds it understeers. Anyways, that's it for the AMG One. Let's move on to the Z06 Corvette. All right, we're in the Z06 now. This thing has incredible acceleration, not quite as good as the AMG, but it sounds so good. Let me turn this up for you. Hold on. Check this out. Oh, and the crackle of the lightning in the background, dude. It just sounds so good. All right, let's turn this down so you guys can actually hear me. Anyways, the car sounds incredible. Now, not only does it sound incredible, it actually handles pretty well as well. And this kind of goes along with most of the C8s in the game. The cars handle pretty well. They have very good lateral G stats. They feel great on the road, but they just lack in the acceleration department. This one accelerates pretty well, but it's just not the best when you get into those top gears. It just doesn't have any top end. It's all low end, it's all mid, and it has gotten almost no top end. That being said, you can actually get it to a good top speed. It just needs a lot of help to get there. It needs slipstream, it needs NOS, it needs both in order to get this thing to its actual proper top speed. So that being said, I think the car is pretty good. It's definitely not going to be in the meta conversation, but it's super viable in the grand races. In fact, I'm going to go out and take this for a grand race, and I'll just show you just the Corvette portion of it to just kind of showcase what it can do, along with the AMG One in just a moment. But let's talk about the test times. 120.144 on achieving immortality. Again, a very solid time. It's only 0.5 of a second behind the AMG One, and it's only 0.2 of a second out of getting into that top 20. So you can tell it's obviously decent. It's fast. It can definitely handle the course really well, but it just doesn't have that top end acceleration in those last couple of gears. Anyways, on Legendary versus Rivalry, it actually ran a 219.090, which again is very good. To get under 220 on that course is just phenomenal. So you can obviously tell with a time like that it's got that low end acceleration, it gutters pretty well, and it's a car that you can actually take on courses that are very demanding from the handling department. Anyways, here are the tunes for both cars, and then we'll go out for a couple of grand races and show you just the hypercar portion. All right, enjoy. All right, here we go, dude. Into the Z06. I've got myself a little bit of lead. Let's see if I can keep it. I did not look at the route before this, so I have no idea if this is all highway or if we're going to be... Oh, we're going to be turning left. All right, cool. Not bad. Let's turn it up. Oh, stay off the grass, dude. All right, so far so good. We started in with quite a bit of speed. Notice the Z06 sticks it, dude. It's really not bad at all. We're gonna attempt this shortcut because why not, bro? That's the tree, dude. All right, now we got a race on our hands if King Brian actually catches up here. Let's see what happens to him. Had to make it interesting, dude. Had to make it interesting. We don't want to burn all the NOS through this tunnel. We want to keep the speed up, going uphill a little bit. All right. All right, a little bit of messiness there on that corner, but that's just on me. Notice the car's pretty settled. It's not too bad. See, it's got good, man, it's got great handling. It just feels so good. This route actually might be pretty good for it because it does require a lot in the handling department. Settle down, settle down. Oh, a little bit of driftiness. Not exactly how I wanted to take that. We'll see what happens here. 93%. Come on, Corvette. Let's stay in first, dude. We want to get the dub. King Brian's pushing hard. I can see his little arrow. He's not far behind, dude, but we are at the finish line. Nice job. Z06, dude. All right, here's the AMG One. Here we go. Starting with the AMG One, dude, off the line. Check this out. It's got great acceleration, dude. It's passing everybody. NOS power, which way are you gonna go? Come on. Oh my gosh. These Bugattis. Get out of the way, Bugattis. There's that little bit of understeer right there. We're gonna see it. Oh my god. Oh my god, dude. I got bumped. All right, just a little bit of wall ride. Nothing we can't recover from. Let's get it. We're not gonna panic. We're not gonna use all our NOS. We're just gonna make a nice turn. We're gonna use our NOS power. And we're gonna make our way back to second, dude. I was gonna get excited if we got to first, but here we go, dude. Let's go. All right, we used all of our NOS though. It's all right. We're in it. We're in it, dude. We're in it. Oh, that guy almost hit me. Stay on the road, please. Let's go. All right, we're good. Our NOS recovered a little bit, so we're okay. See how we can make this turn. Oh yeah, dude. We weren't at full speed, but it was pretty good. Wasn't bad. All right, now we got the... Whoa, dude. That looked intentional, bro. Now we got the shortcut. We didn't make it. All right, I took it a little bit weird, to be fair. I definitely slowed down because I wanted to hit the correct angle. And it just didn't work out that way. All right, dude. We're going to cut you off here. Oh, you're going to put me in a tree. Come on, dude. All right, so it performed fine. Listen, I think the AMG One is really good at a couple of things. Like I said earlier in the video, NOS power, acceleration, low-end acceleration in particular. It has decent top speed. We really didn't get to see that here. But it's definitely an all-around really good car. So I highly recommend it. I recommend it over the new Z06 C8, but it does understeer a little. And that's super annoying to deal with. If you're driving the car at a very high level, it's very annoying to deal with that. But I do think it has its place. So anyways, there you go, guys. Enjoy the customization. We'll end it with that, and then we'll call it a video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate it. I'll catch you on the next one. Trigger out.